Yeah, all right, so we're going to write a letter here to the health minister. The health minister here, and let's see. Yeah, so what is it about? Medical assistance in dying without anesthesia? This is very strange, huh? So then I'm like, hey there, could you please tell me why MAID is being performed without anesthesia, right? And so that's, and then, the open formal letter, got to make it formal and all that stuff. So I write to you as a deeply concerned Canadian regarding the administration of medical assistance in dying procedures at facilities such as the Clare Health Centre and possibly others within our province. Specifically, I wish to address the glaring ethical and medical gap in these procedures, the apparent absence of anesthesiologists during the administration of lethal medications. How is it acceptable that a patient, fully trusting in their medical providers, may be subjected to paralysis-inducing drugs while still conscious and aware of the pain? Simply because no anesthetic expert is present to ensure the patient is truly unconscious. They don't have any conscience. No, conscious. It's that you are aware of the reality of the world. Yeah. Unconscious. So that's the thing. They don't have the conscious the machine that will measure consciousness, right? That's the problem. All right, so this is not an issue of personal belief about MAID, whether one supports or opposes it. The basic medical ethics require that the procedure be conducted with the same standard of care as any other end-of-life intervention. That means that proper monitoring. That means that proper monitoring. That means proper monitoring, yeah. That means proper oversight, and yes, that means an anesthesiologist or equally trained specialist to verify unconsciousness before administering paralytics or lethal, the lethal agent, the lethal dose of this, you're killing a guy. I mean, you need an anesthesiologist. Are you serious? You're that sloppy? You're that sloppy? This is a fair question. I do believe, right? So patients who request MAID are among our most vulnerable citizens. They trust us, their institutions, and their government to protect their dignity, even in death. Yet, the lack of anesthesiologist presence raises a terrifying question. Are patients suffering in a silence in their final moments? Unable to move, unable to speak, but fully awake? Minister, you are responsible for the oversight of our healthcare system. We deserve answers. Why is there no standardized requirement for an anesthesiologist or trained professional in monitoring depth of consciousness during MAID? I think that's a fair question. Yeah. I can, predict, and that they're just going to scoff at my question and say, "Oh, this guy, who's this guy asking these questions?" No, I think they forget that they are public servants. I mean, what business do they have, pretending that they are overlords? This is getting. It was cute, all right, but now you're just really getting annoying. Yeah, and these guys are our public servants, and this question is a fair question, and this argument has merit. Has your office reviewed the ethical implications of administering paralytics without confirmed unconsciousness? With what safeguards, if any, are currently in place to ensure these procedures are not only legal but humane? Sloppiness is not a synonym for healthcare. Budget considerations should never outweigh human dignity. Yeah, a lethal injection, like any high risk medical procedure, demands the highest standard of care. On behalf of concerned citizen families and potential future patients, I ask, how will your ministry correct this failure and restore trust? And let's take a moment to send this right now. It's sent. All right. So good, man. That is sent. Yep. So that is all. Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in. We did send that, and it's sent as of today, or the 22nd of April, 2025. So we'll see if we get an answer. I think they just scoff at us, and we'll see. But anyway, it's a fair question, I do believe. So thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video.